Greetings. Let me share with you a very important event that happened this past weekend, September 12th to 14th of 2025 in Houston. We celebrated the 50th anniversary of Texas Society for Gastroenterology and Endoscopy. What a great event it was. As part of our tradition, the Texas Society invites all the attendees to join for a luncheon on Saturday, where we discuss how the society has been performing. And the leadership decided to take time and offer and pay tribute to a legend, Dr. John Fortran. If you don't know much about Dr. Fortran, let me show you his contribution. In addition to this textbook that serves as a Bible that was written by Dr. Fortran and Flisinger, I'm one among many thousands of gastroenterologists all over the world who have read this book like a Bible. The first edition came in the 1970s, and I had the privilege of reading one of the earlier editions in the 1980s. I carried the book day in and day out when I went to my clinical service, and I read the book from cover to cover. I really enjoyed learning from Dr. Fortran through this book. I also had the special privilege of reaching out to him and invited him to the Meet the Master series of Video GIE and requested him if he could do a video interview for the journal. However, it didn't happen. But during that conversation, I was greatly impressed by his kindness. What a great gentleman. Following the tribute, the society gave me an opportunity to report on endoscopy tech training program. I must share with you, this was a team effort from endoscopists, nurses, technicians, industry partners from the Texas Medical Center, working with the leadership of the Houston City College, as well as the American Society for GI Endoscopy. And let me take you through the program and a little bit of a history, how this program started 10 years ago. It started with an elevator pitch. I made an elevator pitch to the Chancellor, Dr. Cesar Maldonado, requesting him to develop endoscopy tech training program. He responded promptly and introduced me to then President of the Coleman College of the Houston City College, Dr. Phil Nicotera, who did a brief survey of the nurse managers and decided to see whether we can develop a program by requesting the Dean of Curriculum Development of Houston City College to work with 10 endoscopy technicians. And after seeing that 2-day process, he gave approval and requested us to develop an advisory board, and we created a curriculum for level 2 certificate of 35 credit hours. And we are fortunate to receive approval from the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, and then the Houston City College collaborated with various training sites, endoscopy training sites, centers in academic medicine as well as in private practice for the students to learn and receive hands-on clinical training. I'm delighted to share with you for having an excellent opportunity to develop 19 credit hours of the course material with the help of an illustrator, a medical illustrator, Ms. Angela Deal, and an educator, Ms. Sanji Suresh. And we launched the program in 2021. So let me give you a report card, what had happened in the last 4 years at the Houston City College. 4 batches graduated with a level 2 certificate after receiving 35 credit hours. Total of 30 graduates, all of them gainfully employed and are doing excellent work. We thought that we should create a pathway, not stop at level 2 certificate. So we created an associate degree program with specialization in endoscopy technology. And then to that, we also added a bachelor's degree through this pathway with specialization in healthcare administration. This year, 4 of the graduates of the level 2 certificate obtained their associate degree, 3 from our own program. I must also share with you, I'm excited to share that one of the first batch graduates, Ms. Dang, registered for bachelor's degree in healthcare administration, and she will be graduating with high honors in the next 2 years. This pathway helps endoscopy practices in many ways. They'll have the best trained technicians with knowledge, cognitive skills, as well as technical skills. They have demonstrated that they can learn and get better. And with a degree in healthcare administration, as the practice improves and grows, they can also hire their own technicians to serve as managers. So that is our idea. Now let me turn to the American Society for GI Endoscopy. The course material that is housed in Houston City College is also available here. And thanks to the governing board for their support, we created not only a learning platform here, but a platform to test and create GI Tech Certificate of Completion. As you can see here, several technicians certified. In total, as of today, 168. You may be wondering what is the benefit. I will just give you an example, taking into consideration what happened at Mayo Clinic, Rochester. One of my colleagues from that center told me that in 2022, they had a 50% turnover of endoscopy technicians. Their leadership, who also played a significant role in the leadership of ASGE, encouraged their technicians to go through the training program at ASGE and complete the certification. Following completion of certification, the HR recognized their certificate and were able to eliminate the turnover of staff by compensating them well. This certificate of completion also serves for currently employed technicians to go through the prior learning assessment pathway, PLA pathway. And with the certificate and the endoscopy director, nurse manager signing off saying that they have had 4 years of experience under their observation and can do and assist certain procedures, they can receive 70% of 35 credit hours from the Houston City College, and they can complete the remaining credits online for the most part and secure level 2 certificate. What an excellent opportunity for currently employed technicians to take advantage of this exceptional pathway. One more thing, group membership benefit. What is it? Group membership benefit. If a large group of endoscopists join ASGE as group members, ASGE has set up a pathway for that group to allow their endoscopy nurses and technicians join ASGE as associate members free of cost, take advantage of the learning material dedicated for technicians and nurses, take the test, pass the test, and then submit that to Houston City College, and then obtain level 2 certificate after completion of additional course material. I'm pleased to note that several practices in Texas are part of this group membership, and GI Alliance is one of the big groups where they have signed a contract with the ASGE, and I hope my colleagues who are part of GI Alliance take advantage of this pathway to help their endoscopy nurses and technicians. Finally, something very interesting that I want to share with you. Houston City College and the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center partnered with the US Department of Labor to create a registered apprenticeship in endoscopy technology. First of its kind in the nation. First time it happened just this past year. We recruited a student from the Houston City College who worked with us 40 hours a week as an apprentice, able to go to school in the evening twice a week to learn the theoretical knowledge and obtain several skills, excellent skills under the tutoring of senior technicians at our institution. We were so pleased with this candidate, Miss Micah, that this September we offered her a full-time employment to join our workforce at the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center. If you ask me what are the benefits, let us look at from the endoscopy apprentice point of view. They earn, they learn, and an opportunity to succeed. How about benefits to the endoscopy center? We have the special privilege to train, prepare, and recruit talent ready to work. That's the huge advantage. This program offers tax incentives for practices, something we should take advantage to train the students to have better workforce. Finally, I would like to thank the incredible support that I received from all my colleagues, endoscopy colleagues, nursing colleagues, technician colleagues, industry partners, TSGE governing board, ACG leadership, and ASGE governing board and leadership for making this program successful. I must also take time to thank our current TSGE president, Dr. Prashant Kedia, who has been very kind and offered the Houston City College to come to this event and also be there in the exhibit booth so that everybody could learn. And I'm grateful to Miss Melissa Bruton, director of the program, endoscopy technology program, as well as surgical technology program, an excellent educator at heart, and Miss Amicia Swoop, who is the faculty taking care of all the training of endoscopy technology students. And here they are sharing what you can, sharing what the Houston City College can offer. I hope you can reach out to them. And in my life, working with several, Houston City College is one of the best programs where I could work very well. And it is unbelievable that we could start a program and 10 years, we could dream of a program that has become a reality 10 years later. And hopefully this will help us have better trained technicians, and also for the technicians have a better opportunity to grow, and for all of us together to serve our patients much better. Thank you.